Hey everyone, this is Kellyanne, the High Priestess, bringing you divine messages. Thank you so much for tuning in today. This is going to be your collective weekly reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Libra. I'll be taking a look at your recent past, the present, and near future energies for you, and also at any obstacles or challenges that you might be currently working through. I'll be asking Spirit for advice or messages as well to help you along on your soul's journey. I've already pre-shuffled with your energy so that we can get started. So let's begin. Okay, let's go. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my ancestors, and my loved ones that have crossed. Thank you for this gift of divination, and thank you for your blessings and for your protection today. As I attempt to interpret and clarify these messages and advice that you're channeling through me today, I ask that you please be as specific as possible so that I may interpret your messages correctly and provide accurate guidance to my seekers. Okay, Libra, so I'm getting a bunch of cards that already want to pop out, okay, in terms of your recent past. So let's start by taking a look at that. All right, so we currently have here the Strength card in reverse, major for Leo. We have the Magician, major for Gemini. We have the King of Cups in reverse, which is water energy, as well as the Five of Pentacles in reverse, which is earth energy. What I'm strongly feeling here is that in the recent past, Libra, there was a situation where somebody felt very emotionally topsy-turvy about a current situation. They were feeling very emotionally dysregulated, maybe having a very hard time kind of navigating their emotions. I'm getting the sense that somebody was very depressed here. Somebody was very sad, okay, about a certain situation. I am feeling that somebody here felt like it was very hard for them to kind of lean on themselves in order to get through something. They felt like they were weak, or they felt like they just couldn't kind of handle things on their own. That's the sense I'm getting. Now, I believe that this has to do with somebody feeling in the past that they were kind of cast aside or maybe ignored or rejected here, or possibly somebody felt like in this situation like they were being left out in the cold here. But I'm seeing that things started to improve. Okay, whatever this situation was, I feel like the sense of sadness, the sense of lack that I'm feeling, it kind of started to get better, and you were kind of moving away from that depression or that sadness that you were experiencing, and you started to kind of bring forth kind of more of what you wanted. You started feeling like you were able to manifest something and bring that into fruition for yourself. You were like really hyper focused on making changes and making things happen to go your way. Okay, so we're going to clarify some of these cards in a moment and get more information for you there. Okay, so let's get started by taking a look at any current obstacles or challenges that you may be currently facing, Libra. Okay, so I'm getting the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups really speaks to your kind of like your sense of self in terms of your emotion, right? This has to do with your dreams and your wishes coming true. It's like a like feeling emotionally abundant, feeling very emotionally happy, emotionally pleased with yourself, right? Feeling like you're very secure emotionally, okay? And the reason that it's coming up in the placement of your current challenge or your current obstacle is you may be having a hard time doing that right now because of what happened in the past. Right? You feel like you want to be emotionally happy. You want to feel emotionally fulfilled here, right? But you're not quite sure how to make that happen based on how you were left feeling in the past. Remember, I was saying that possibly you felt like you were possibly cast aside or left out or rejected, and that left you in a place of feeling like defeated, depleted, like you just didn't feel emotionally very happy here. But like I said, I was getting the sense like you were trying to bring something better into your existence. Okay. So this is posing as your current challenge right now. So let's see why. Okay. Can I have current energy for Libra, please? Current energy for Libra, please. Current energy for Libra, please. Let's see what's going on. Current energy for Libra, please. Ooh, I just got a download of like a big building, and it had a circular driveway. And I saw, was it a fountain or a statue? I'm not sure, but I see something like in the middle with like landscaping. It's very strange. Okay. And I just got another image of bathtubs, like a lot. Is this a hotel that I'm seeing? Is anybody on vacation right now? I'm seeing like some kind of, yeah, like how you would pull up to like check in, like some kind of big driveway. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Now that may just be for a few of you, of course, but I just relay it how I get it, how it comes to me. Okay, can I have current energy for Libra, please? Or maybe some of you are planning something that involves a hotel, some kind of big building. I'll get more for that. Okay. Can I have current energy for Libra? Okay, we have a few. Here's one. We have the Page of Cups. What else do we have for you? Tell me more for Libra's current energy, please. Somebody may have come to you, the Hierophant reverse, Major Taurus. Somebody may have come to you with some kind of like apology, or somebody may have come to you with like an idea about how to fix things. But whenever I see the Page of Cups as a reader, let me just get one more. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Whenever I see the Page of Cups as a reader, guys, I strongly always feel like this person's very immature. The person that you're dealing with emotionally, they're very immature. Sometimes the page can also represent like you having an idea about something, but it's still like in that beginning phase, like you haven't acted on it yet, or you don't feel like right now is a good time to pursue something in terms of your relationships or your emotions or your feelings. Cups can also have to do with like being very creative also. So it could have to do with some kind of creative endeavor that maybe you're just not ready to pursue yet. But the reason I said earlier that I felt like this may have been some kind of like apology from somebody, the reason I said that was because I'm currently showing that you may be kind of like on a downtick in terms of your relationship or your commitment or your situation with your person. Okay. I feel like things are not ideal right now between the two of you. And when this person kind of brought this apology, it kind of, to me, kind of felt, the sense I got was that it's like kind of like all talk but no action, like that they're apologizing, but you don't see the behavior changing. It's like they're talking the talk but not walking the walk, if that makes any sense to you. Okay. And I'm going to clarify these cards in a moment. Let me just get one more for this. Now, the Wheel of Fortune does not always have to be like a stroke of bad luck. It can also mean that things are just like stagnant, like things are just kind of sitting still, like you're not really seeing any progress forward here in terms of your relationship. The Hierophant in reverse can also kind of mean that this is kind of like a non-traditional arrangement possibly between the two of you. It doesn't have to be a marriage or a committed thing, but it could be some kind of situation where you live separately. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, I got some cards that came out. All right. This explains a few things. Okay. So, Move this down so we could fit everything in here. Okay. So remember I was saying how this might have been an apology? I feel like somebody here kind of did you dirty, Libra. I feel like somebody here was shady, or there was some sense of betrayal or some sense of mistrust here going on with your person. Okay? And it affected your relationship. So whatever happened in the past that maybe led you to feel like you were pushed aside or rejected, which led you to be very depressed, it led you to feel very defeated, just not strong, like weak, like really defeated. Okay. I'm feeling like somebody did something here. Somebody definitely, there's like some sense of betrayal or some sense of like lying, possibly cheating maybe in the past. And this person now wants to kind of come clean, which is definitely what this is. Okay. This person wants to kind of apologize. They want to clear the air. They want to talk about what happened. They want to open up that communication, that dialogue between the two of you to kind of discuss everything, because I am seeing that this person wants a reunion with you. They want to have a reconciliation, and they want you to know that, things are going to be set right. They're going to be made fair. There's going to be a sense for, being able to celebrate again and rejoicing again. Okay. So whatever happened here, in the past that led you to feel upset, there is going to be like the sense of fairness or the sense of justice to this situation. Now, remember, I was saying that your current obstacle is to find that place where you feel emotionally fulfilled, you feel emotionally abundant, in terms of like yourself, right? How you feel about yourself and your well-being. I am seeing here that even though, something happens, there is going to be like, something where either you're going to have a reunion or a reconciliation, or things are going to be set right somehow. Now, this could also represent some kind of legal matter sometimes. And this card is actually your card, Libra, the Justice card. So it may be that whatever, if there were wrongs in the past, they're going to be set right. There's going to be a sense of things being more level now, definitely a sense of balance coming into the situation here, which is going to ultimately, hopefully, allow you to become more comfortable, with that Nine of Cups showing up there. Let's look at your near future here. All right, so I'm getting the King of Swords. I'm getting the Eight of Pentacles. I'm getting the Knight of Swords. Let's get one more. Let's get one more for Libra, please. Okay, and I'm getting the High Priestess. Okay, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Fool. Okay, let me move these up. Oh, you can't see. I go like this. Let me see. How's that? That should be better. Okay, so in the near future, Libra, somebody here is definitely willing to work hard at this. Somebody's willing to put in the work, put in the effort, be very mindful and careful of the details here to kind of arrive at a place where either you or your person wants this to be. They're willing to work at this. Okay. Now, somebody's really thinking about this. Now, this could be you, Libra, right? The King of Swords. Swords are air energy, and that's you. You're really like trying to be very logical about this. You're trying to go about this in a way that makes sense, using your knowledge, your facts, your intellect, like being able to kind of pursue this in a way that's very objective without bringing your emotions into the situation. So even if there was some kind of heartache in the past, you're trying to move forward logically, and you're really giving this a lot of thought, right? And like I said, somebody here, whether this is you or your person, is willing to put the hard work in to get this done. Now, the problem is that I'm seeing moving forward is that somebody is really, really in pursuit of this. Somebody is super hyper focused on the end game here, like getting to the goal. This could be somebody moving towards you. But the problem is that knights can be very, very inconsistent with their energy. right? This knight in particular in the tarot deck represents somebody that can be very impulsive, very harsh, very rash in their decisions. And often this person does not take ownership of their behaviors, and they also don't realize that their impulsivity in making choices often affects others involved with them in negative ways, right? And sometimes they don't take ownership of, the choices that they make. So there could be a situation where somebody's kind of moving way too quickly here in terms of, where you're going. Now, I do believe that, and this could be, you even still though, because, you have your swords here, right? Swords are air energy. I believe that this energy that I'm getting in terms of your near future has to do with somebody that's willing to kind of have blind faith about a certain situation. Like you're just willing to say, you know what, I'm not gonna like overthink this, and I'm just going to kind of take a leap of faith and see what happens. I'm going to go off on this new journey, this new adventure, this new direction for myself. I'm willing to take a chance here, right? So this could be this person, the Knight of Swords, like that impulsive kind of ambitious nature, like, all right, let's just see what happens. But I'm showing that somebody here is definitely going to have a hard time following their intuition or following their heart. This is not going to be a situation where emotions are kind of involved here. This is all going to be based on kind of logic and kind of being like, yes, a new path for me makes sense. Going off in a new direction makes sense right now. This is what I need to do for myself or for us. It's going to be something that's based on the facts at hand, like everything that has happened in the past. Okay. When the High Priestess comes up in a reading, you could be dealing with a Pisces also, but, or an Aries. That's also possible. Doesn't have to be. It's just the energy of the cards. But the High Priestess sometimes comes up when you kind of feel like you've lost that connection to your higher power. Whoever it is that maybe you feel guides you in situations where you're feeling stressed. When you kind of like, if you're a faithful person, like you just feel like things are going wrong and you feel like possibly you're questioning your faith. I'm kind of getting a little bit of that sense here. And that's possibly maybe due to the fact that this person is charging forward so quickly and is so driven to pursue this endeavor, whatever this is, that they're kind of not taking the time to be quiet and listen to their inner voice. Like, okay, I know this sounds good, but am I really supposed to be doing this? Is this what my gut is telling me? Is this what my instinct is telling me? Right. So that's the sense I'm getting. Like somebody's really not listening to their heart. They're kind of just full speed ahead here. So be very careful, because I am seeing that, there's this interest in moving forward in a new direction, which is fine. And somebody is willing to work hard at this. But at the same time, we don't want someone's impulsivity to kind of ruin, what's going on here. Okay. So let's clarify some of these cards. See what's up. So first, let's look at this Five of Pentacles in the past. Tell me about this Five of Pentacles in the past. Remember I was saying I was getting the sense that things were improving, right? And you have that Magician card. So it's showing me that there was definitely an interest in kind of manifesting something, bringing something to fruition, like using all of your powers and skills and talents to make something happen for you, right? So tell me about this Five of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about this Five of Pentacles. Thank you for your patience during shuffling. The readings are in real time. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Seven of Wands in reverse, and we have the Five of Cups in reverse. So I feel like, remember I was saying that, things were starting to improve, possibly in terms of finances or the way that you were seeing things or the way that you were kind of being treated. I am seeing that there's an energy of you wanting to move past some kind of sadness or disappointment that happened in your past. It was causing you, to feel very upset. Remember, we have this King of Cups here, which is like being emotionally very dysregulated, okay? Wanting to move past that feeling of lack, wanting to move past any sadness or disappointment or even grief or sorrow about something that happened in the past. Now, I am seeing with the Seven of Wands that somebody here was really at one point ready to throw in the towel. They were ready to just give up. They felt like, I've worked so hard at this. I've been, being patient about this. I've been defending this because I believed in it. But is this really worth my time? Should I continue with this? Is this going to pan out? Am I putting all this hard work in here for nothing? That's kind of the sense I was feeling here in the past. You also have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is someone who's very passionate, very driven, very motivated to pursue something. They can also be very sexual, very kind of charismatic kind of people. But again, with the Knights, there's always that kind of inconsistency. Like sometimes they're moving towards something, sometimes they're moving away from something. They're always moving. They're always depicted on horseback. Because they're kind of, galloping about, going after different things or moving away from different things. So it's possible that maybe, this person, or this could be you, was in pursuit of something and then kind of pulled back their energy and kind of left the other person feeling as if, they were like not included or they were left out, or there's some sense of feeling like a sense of lack here and a sense of sadness that I feel like you were wanting to just move away from, like you were sick of feeling like that. Let's move into the current energy and clarify some of these cards. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. What happened here? Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Okay, a Five of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so let's see. Now you have the Knight of Wands, you have the Seven of Wands, you have the Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Now you have the Five of Wands. Yeah, it's like, I'm just getting like a sense like there was a lot of arguing, a lot of like debating back and forth about something. Somebody maybe was wanting to pursue something or some kind of new endeavor or a new path, and there was competition or arguing about it. I remember I was saying somebody here may have been exhibiting behavior that was like, untruthful or deceitful, or there may have been betrayal here. And in the current energy, I'm feeling like you just want to put that down. You want to just stop fighting, stop feeling sad, stop feeling that sense of lack. You want to feel that sense of, being able to rejoice again. And again, with that Justice card, like things being set right, right? So let's take a look at this Justice card for you. This Libra, that is your card. The Nine of Cups also has to do with, because it's coming up as your current challenge here, right? It has to do with, instead of like looking outside of yourself for validation from other people to make you feel loved, or, having that reinforcement from other people. When it's, your challenge, it's like you're having a hard time kind of feeling that within yourself. And it's obvious here because like something definitely happened over here where, there was sadness, there was a sense of lack, there was, fighting going on about something. All right. So with that Justice card, I'm getting the Ten of Swords. I'm getting the Strength card in the upright. This time I'm getting the Ace of Cups and the Moon. All right, so what I'm going to hold them up here because these are a little bit smaller. I feel like something in the past happened, which is over now, which is a good thing, but it was something that was really painful for you, something that kind of, it felt like you were being stabbed in the back here. Or somebody, it was like deceitful, or somebody did something that was very hard for you to recover from. But the good news is, tens represent closure, they represent completion. So whatever happened there, if it hasn't already closed out, it will be closing out. The thing is that it's still showing up in your current energy, because I was clarifying the Justice card. So that's showing me that, it's still like, carrying with you. It's still with you, but the hard part is over. That's what I'm strongly getting. I'm seeing that you're becoming more strong. You'll be able to like lean on yourself and count on yourself. You're pulling back that inner strength that you didn't have in the past. And I am seeing that there may be a new beginning here in love. Okay. Now remember, I was talking about this Three of Cups, a reason to rejoice again, a reason to be happy. There may be a reason for celebration. I'm seeing a brand new beginning in love here with this Ace of Cups. Okay. So whether it's reparation of, your old relationship and things are being repaired and you're able to kind of rejoice again, or, you're just going off on a new direction and kind of finding new love. Now I do see the moon here. This is another card representative of Pisces also. With the moon, there may be some information that you're not aware of right now, or things may be not exactly what they seem right now. Okay. It's possible that some information is being hidden from you, or that you're just not aware of certain things right now. So, just be careful, in your current energy, because like I said, somebody here wants to clear the air, and somebody here definitely wants to, maybe have a conversation about what transpired that caused some kind of, pain and suffering with that Ten of Swords. But, there may be some information that you're not aware of, or there may be some information that's unclear to you, okay, with that moon. Now, let's clarify this Eight of Pentacles. What is this that is being worked on? Or like I said, somebody's putting an effort or hard work here to make this happen with this Eight of Pentacles. It's like being very diligent, very persistent. It could be that Knight of Swords. What is this Eight of Pentacles, please, for Libra? Eight of Pentacles for Libra. Let me move up the Fool so that you can see that. Going off on a new path. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles, please. Okay, we have the King of Wands, yeah. So, the King of Wands could be fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, doesn't have to be. You had the Knight of Wands earlier, so it's good to see that over time the Knight matured into the King, okay? We always want to see that. When you're involved in a relationship, you always want to kind of look for the Queens and the Kings, not the Pages and not the Knights, because, they're kind of like emotionally not very mature. They're kind of like a younger person. Okay, so it's good to see that, the King of Wands is coming out for you now, Libra. So I am showing with the King of Swords and the King of Wands that there is a sense of leveling up here in terms of the relationship. Somebody is definitely in pursuit. Somebody wants this. Somebody wants this to happen. They're passionate about this. They're driven to pursue this. Remember, I was saying, working hard with this Eight of Pentacles and this Knight of Swords. This is definitely somebody, moving towards you. They want this. They want to make this happen. And they're ready maybe to go on a new path with you. That's what I'm strongly feeling, that somebody is ready to kind of take this next endeavor or this leap of faith with you moving forward. That's what I'm strongly getting. Okay. Now let's get some advice for you from Spirit. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you like, the service I'm providing, please do that. It really helps me out here on YouTube, as well as, hitting the thumbs up button. That helps me also. You can also comment. I'd love to hear from you if this reading resonates with you. Okay, let's get some advice from Spirit or some messages. What do you want Libra to know moving forward here, please? What do you want Libra to know moving forward? Okay, now look at that. You're ready. What did I just say? This Fool card really has to do with, going off on a new adventure, taking that leap of faith. Spirit is letting you know you're ready to rock and roll here. Okay, you're ready to kind of do this. Like I said, I love that the Knight of Wands matured into the King of Wands. You have that passion, that drive, willing to work hard to kind of pursue this new thing. Here's the Fool, this new adventure, brand new beginning. It's showing me that you're ready. So that's kind of proof in the pudding right there, right? All right, Libra. So this is what I have for you today. I hope that this reading has helped you, okay? Every little bit helps my family in terms of your support. So like I said, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you very much. I hope to see you at your next reading, guys. Please always remember to keep gratitude in your heart. Thank you so much, and God bless.